We've all been told that masturbation is a completely normal act, but how much is too much? How often can you do it without falling into addiction? And what if stopping feels impossible? Let's dive into these questions and uncover why you should reconsider this habit today, an act that seems harmless but may be a trap for your life. Before we begin, I want to apologize for the dramatic thumbnail. It was necessary to grab your attention to this critical 21st century issue that weakens both young people and adults, stripping away willpower. In this video, you'll learn what science and philosophy reveal about this behavior, and how Stoicism offers wisdom on this pressing matter. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our content. Modern medicine states that masturbation is entirely normal, not just for humans, but also for animals like dogs and other mammals. But this view wasn't always the norm. Historically, masturbation, especially in men, was considered immoral due to its waste of reproductive potential. For women, it was believed that self-pleasure could detach them from men by giving them a way to experience satisfaction independently. These moral beliefs were compounded by claims that masturbation caused various illnesses, making it strongly discouraged. Now let's return to today. What does science say about the effects of masturbation, especially for men? It's known to help with insomnia. According to the French Institute of Health and Medical Research, male brains deactivate sexual desire after orgasm. The cerebral cortex, responsible for conscious thought, essentially shuts down after climax, making it easier to sleep. This is why many men fall asleep after sexual activity. But here's where the issue lies. The act of masturbation triggers dopamine release in the brain. Dopamine, the feel-good hormone, gives us feelings of reward, calmness, and stress relief. This sensation can become so pleasurable that it leads to addiction. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders categorizes excessive masturbation under hypersexuality disorder, classifying it as a form of obsessive-compulsive behavior. This type of addiction can have serious consequences for mental health, relationships, and family life. Over time, the brain starts adapting to dopamine release, demanding higher levels to achieve the same satisfaction as before. This leads to a dangerous cycle where the brain seeks constant stimulation. When dopamine is released excessively, the brain tries to protect itself by blocking receptors, leaving the person unsatisfied despite repeated attempts to feel pleasure. This creates frustration and mirrors behaviors seen in other addictions, like smoking, binge eating, or alcoholism. At this point, you may wonder what Stoicism has to do with all of this. Philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus viewed pleasure and lust as challenges to overcome through self-mastery. Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes from controlling desires rather than being controlled by them. Epicurus believed that self-control, not indulgence, defines a good life. Similarly, Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach desires with awareness, mastering them instead of allowing them to enslave us. Masturbation, from a Stoic perspective, isn't just about momentary pleasure, but is a test of one's ability to understand and control their impulses. Every action carries consequences, not just for us, but for the natural order around us. When we give in to compulsive desires, we lose the harmony with nature that Stoicism values. Unchecked, this behavior can lead to guilt, shame, and dissatisfaction, pulling us further from inner peace. The Stoics teach us to confront our emotions through introspection and mindfulness. By consciously regulating our impulses, we find peace in simplicity and virtue. Let me share an inspiring story. I know someone who struggled deeply with compulsive masturbation. They faced emotional storms of guilt and frustration after every episode. Through Stoic teachings and self-discipline, they transformed their life. They found joy in self-control and now live with inner peace, free from the chains of fleeting desires. True happiness lies in living according to our values. Compulsive habits like excessive masturbation can pull us away from our higher purposes, robbing us of authentic joy. Practices like meditation and mindfulness help foster the mental clarity needed to resist temptation and find satisfaction in what truly matters. My friend, ask yourself, is wasting time and energy on this really the life you want? Will it make you confident, successful, or attractive? The answer is no. Declare it today. I am powerful. I control my mind. I choose actions that improve me and push me toward my goals. Write this in the comments to affirm your journey. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.